Hey everyone, welcome to another installment of Harry Potter Theory. In today's video, we're going to be discussing Severus Snape, Voldemort, Nagini, and the Deathly Hallows. More specifically, we're going to be taking a look at the last moments of Severus Snape's life. Diving in even further, we're going to be exploring why Severus Snape didn't defend himself against Nagini, and if he could have in fact survived had he wanted to. Snape dying was a pivotal moment in the series, particularly as just shortly after his death, his true motivations are revealed to Harry. But did he have to die? Why couldn't he have defended himself? Snape's death came after Voldemort, who sought ownership of the Elder Wand, came to the realization that Snape was likely its true owner, which we of course know not to be the case. From Voldemort's perspective, in order to become the Wand's new owner, Snape would need to die. In response to this, Voldemort ordered Nagini to attack and kill Snape. Why doesn't it work for me, Severus? In the silence, Harry imagined he could hear the snake hissing slightly as it coiled and uncoiled. Or was it Voldemort's sibilant sigh lingering on the air? My lord? Said Snape blankly. I do not understand. You have performed extraordinary magic with that wand. No, said Voldemort. I have performed my usual magic. I am extraordinary. But this wand? No. The Elder Wand cannot serve me properly, Severus, because I am not its true master. The Elder Wand belongs to the wizard who killed its last owner. You killed Albus Dumbledore. While you live, Severus, the Elder Wand cannot truly be mine. My lord, Snape protested, raising his wand. It cannot be any other way, said Voldemort. I must master the wand, Severus. Master the wand, and I master Potter at last. And Voldemort swiped the air with the Elder Wand. It did nothing to Snape, who for a split second seemed to think he had been reprieved. But then, Voldemort's intention became clear. The snake's cage was rolling through the air, and before Snape could do anything more than yell, it had encased him, head and shoulders, and Voldemort spoke in Parseltongue. Kill. There was a terrible scream. Harry saw Snape's face losing the little colour it had left. It whitened as his black eyes widened, as the snake's fangs pierced his neck, as he failed to push the enchanted cage off himself, as his knees gave away and he fell to the floor. In an older video of mine, I discussed the theory that Snape never actually died. Provided that Snape died from Nagini's venom, I deduced that it was likely that Snape, a potions expert, took some form of slow-acting anti-venom in order to remain alive. After the anti-venom kicked in, Snape simply slipped away from where he was known, starting life anew, having achieved some degree of vindication for the death of Lily. If you want to know more about that theory, go and check out my video on it, which I'll link in the description. So why did Snape, powerful wizard, master of deceit, and powerful tactician, not fight back against a giant snake? Surely with his level of power, he could have handled Nagini easily, right? Here's the thing about Snape's death. He did try to protect himself. He was just caught off guard, particularly by Voldemort's decision to use Nagini. The first thing Snape did when Voldemort mentioned that he would need to die is raise his wand. My lord, Snape protested, raising his wand. At this stage, Voldemort swipes the air with the Elder Wand, but nothing happens, prompting Snape to believe that he may have been reprieved, effectively bringing his guard down. Snape wasn't sure of the degree to which his life was in danger, which is why he hesitated, and why he didn't just immediately attack Voldemort the second that he threatened him. Amidst the confusion, he saw Voldemort cast a spell that did nothing, causing him to further believe that perhaps he was safe. However, at this moment, out of nowhere, Snape is suddenly stuck inside of a magical cage with Nagini, screaming for his life. What it boils down to is that Snape was just caught off guard. For years, he had successfully acted as a double agent. He could trick anyone, and he was a master of the mind. For him to be turned on by Voldemort was massively unexpected, and for Snape, someone who was always so in control, it wasn't an outcome that he had considered. Had Snape not been so, perhaps, arrogant in his ability to remain in control of situations, one step ahead of everyone else, then I think that he very well could have survived. Did you guys ever think about this? Let me know in the comment section below. Until next time, it does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live.